So being a gentleman is literally the epitome of being a well-rounded, strong individual, a masculine man. He's got everything. He's polite, respectful, he's positive to be around, he knows how to treat women, but at the same time he can still fuck you up. Yeah, so it's that perfect balance between the nice, caring, gentle side and then, you know, the aggressive, more angry side. He's got that perfect balance. He makes women feel safe when he's with them, but at the same time he's a polite, respectful individual. He knows how to talk to the waiters properly. He says please and thank you, you know, little things like that. So let's first determine what a gentleman actually is, because a lot of young men have this ideology as if being a gentleman, holding doors open for women, you know, buying them flowers, or just looking after women, you know, showing them some sort of attention and care when you're on a date with them, is being a simp. That's a simp, bro. I'm never going to hold the door open for a woman. Are you really walking through doors first and then just leaving the girl behind you? Are you really doing that, bro? There's no way. Like, you can really tell the guys that just have no experience with girls, the ones that call this shit simping, they're just morons, bro. They really are retards. So with that being said, I think Tristan Tate has nailed the definition of a simp. Spot on. You know, I couldn't have said it better myself. A simp is where you're putting yourself in a situation where there's an unfair exchange of value. That's what being a simp is. So you're taking a girl on a date, you're paying for her food, you're buying her flowers, you're looking after her, you're going above and beyond to show her a good time. And she's disrespectful, she's rude, she's walking all over you, you know, she's taking advantage of you. You're a pushover, basically. You're a mug, you're a beg. That's what we call it where I'm from. We call it a beg. You're being a beg. That's what being a simp is, just an unfair exchange of value. If you're going above and beyond for a girl and she's not reciprocating that energy, you are a simp. Being a gentleman means being masculine. Masculine men don't allow themselves to be taken advantage of. So they're completely different things. Do you understand what I'm saying? Being a gentleman, the guys that know it, the guys that do have experience with women and they've been around women, they understand that this is what women are attracted to. Now, that's not to say that you should be a gentleman just for women. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel more masculine, more confident. It puts you in that frame of mind of like, yeah, I'm the man in this situation. Because a lot of young men nowadays, they don't have these masculine role models. They're surrounded by dickheads. They're surrounded by, you know, youths, just dumb kids, bruv. Or they're surrounded by, you know, stoners just smoking weed all day. They have no one to look up to that's just a strong, masculine gentleman. So how the fuck are they going to learn this shit? I guess that's what this video's here for, but pay attention, listen in. Now, again, little things. We're going to touch on some bonus tips about being a gentleman. Just some little things you can implement today to make sure that, yeah, you know, I'm holding myself in the most masculine and gentlemanly frame possible. So let's first start on manners. Say please and thank you, of course. You know, it really goes without saying, it's not hard to say please. If someone's done something for me, I'm going to say thank you so much. You've literally gone out of your way to make food for me, bring it to my table. Thank you. I'm very grateful for your time. You don't have to go above and beyond like that. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Praying to the guy on your fucking knees or nothing, but yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. That simple. Just don't be rude, don't be a dickhead. If someone's done something for you, say thank you. If you want someone to do something for you, say please. Please, can you go and get that for me? Please, can you pass the salt? Whatever, right? Just don't be a knobhead, it's not hard. But again, a lot of guys don't have this guidance. You don't know what you don't know. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you fucking a retard. But, you know, I'm here to save you, don't worry, lad. Now, don't take that in an offensive way, by the way. I know there's a lot of soft people out there nowadays, a lot of soft individuals. I gotta make sure I'm careful what I say. Okay, so manners. You're saying please and thank you. You're a positive, polite person to be around. You make people feel good when they're in your company. Little things like this do go a long way. They pay dividends in terms of attractiveness with women. So develop a positive mindset. Learn how to think more positive. See the beauty in the world. When you're out and about, see the beauty in the world. Be excited to be alive and experience life. Tell yourself positive thoughts. Don't put yourself down. Big yourself up. Make yourself feel confident. Fill your mind with positivity. Naturally then, you're going to portray positive energy to the world. Then people are going to feel good when they're around you. Cool. You know, it's common sense. It's just a natural progression. So, positive mindset. Little gentlemanly tips that you might not have heard of before, or you might not even think of when you're with girls, for example, even if you do have experience with them. Obviously, hold doors for women, of course. It's just about being polite, about being respectful. You can also scan the room as well. That's another thing that I found out when I'm holding doors for women. Of course, yeah, it's polite, go in there. It puts them in their feminine, submissive frame as well. Again, this is what a lot of the guys that just don't spend time with women, they don't understand this. It's a simp. It's being a simp. If you hold a door for a girl, you're a simp. They don't understand that women just want to surrender to your masculine essence. They want to feel feminine around you. They want to feel like the woman. They want to feel like a lady, and they want to feel like you're the man. They feel safe around you. That, yeah, I know you're going to protect me. I know you can look after me. And again, they pay attention to the small, minute details. So you opening the door for them puts them in their feminine, submissive frame. Yeah, of course I work for the yeah. Oh, thank you so much. It just puts them in that frame. You're the man. You're opening the door. You're the big, strong protector and provider. Right? It's not about being a simp. Get a grip of yourself. Learn. These guys don't have any experience with women, and they're telling you, well, if you hold the door, then you're a pushover, you're a bitch, you're a beta male. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? I'm an alpha because I'll do whatever the fuck I want. That's what makes me an alpha, because I'm top of the food chain. I am the king of the jungle. No one's going to stop me, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. Do you understand? That's what makes me an alpha, right? Side tangent. Of course, hold doors for women. You understand that already. When you're walking up stairs, so a staircase, when you're walking up the stairs, allow the woman to go first, allow the girl to go first, ladies first. Literally just hold her hand, lead her, hold her hand and lead her up the stairs. Ladies first. There's a couple reasons for this. Obviously, the most obvious one, if she falls over, if she falls down the stairs, maybe she's had a bit too many, you're in the club or whatever, you can catch her. That's number one. Number two is when she's walking up, if she's got a skirt on, you want to make sure that no one's seen up a skirt. Again, you're the man, you look after her. When this girl's in my company, she's safe. She's safe with me. And she knows that. No guy's going to be fucking pressing her. No guy's going to make her feel uncomfortable. She's with me. I'm looking after her. Cool. She's got a skirt on. She's walking up the stairs. You walk behind her. Cover the skirt, right? It's just as simple as that, right? To make sure that people can't see if they're walking the opposite way. It's the same vice versa. If you're walking down the stairs, lead the way. You walk down first. Hold a hand when you're walking down. Again, same thing. If she falls, you can catch her. She falls into you. None of the guys that are walking up are going to see up a skirt. Little things like this, again, attention to detail. Remember that from this video, if there's anything you take, is attention to detail. And that comes with the little things you do to make her feel special, to make her feel feminine and submissive on the date. And in terms of what you're wearing, you know, the clothes that you're wearing. Attention to detail is absolutely vital. So keep that in mind. When you're walking on the pavement or the sidewalk for the Americans, you're walking down the street, okay? You want to make sure that you are always on the side that is closest to the traffic. So you two are walking down the street. This is you. This finger here is you, okay? I have to give this autistic demonstration for some reason. I don't know why I feel like I need to do this, but I want to make it very, very clear. This is you, the middle finger. The cars are here. The cars are closest to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're walking down the street. The cars are close to you. Again, couple reasons for this. If a car's going past and it splashes a puddle, you want to make sure that you get splashed. Again, it's little things that put you in your masculine frame. You're protecting her in a sense from danger, from a hazard. You're protecting her from the water that's splashing up, right? Making sure that, yeah, her outfit, her dress, whatever she's wearing, stays clean, stays good. Little things like this. And again, I found that, again, it just makes you more situationally aware of what's going on around you. So if a car's coming too fast towards the pavement, you're aware of it. Boom, you can get you guys out of that situation, because you've seen it coming, rather than her being on the side closest to the cars and there's hair in your face and shit. You can't see nothing, bro. So, you know, just little things like this do make the big difference. Cool, you're walking down the street, we've established that. We've established a staircase thing. You're holding doors for women. On a date, pay for the fucking food. You are a man. Have you not got your finances in? You're taking a girl out on a date. How are you going to sit there and go, well, do you mind giving me money as well? Do you mind paying for the date? Oh, thanks, I had a really nice time. I'm glad that you came out on the date that I offered you to come on. Do you want to pay for your food? You're a grown man. You're literally a grown man. Get a grip of yourself. And I'm saying this with love, bro. I am your big bro. I say this with absolute respect. Get a grip of yourself. If you are taking a girl on a date and then you're saying, well, pay for your own food, what the fuck are you doing? Again, things like this, bro, they make you look feminine. They make you look like a boy. They make you look like you haven't been raised correctly. And maybe you haven't, but learn. Take the initiative to learn. What do women like? And not even just for women, just for yourself. You feel like a fucking man. I know for a fact, yeah, I've got my finances in check. I don't mind paying for the whole thing, because I'm a man. I look after myself. Finances, it's nothing. Boom, we've got that shit sorted. I've maxed out all the pillars of my life that I can control. So yes, if I'm asking you to come on a date with me, you better believe you don't have to worry about it. You can just sit there, look pretty and enjoy yourself. The food's covered. Get whatever the fuck you want. And that's, again, oh, simp. No, it's not. Because she's being polite, she's being positive to be around. I enjoy her company, she looks gorgeous, she makes me look good. Reputation, whatever. You could say, oh, that's shallow, but it's not. You feel good if there's a gorgeous girl hanging on your arm when you're walking through your town. Of course you do. She's not disrespecting me, she's not taking advantage of me, she's not ordering the most fanciest steak in the building because I'm paying. You know, she's being polite. So, of course, that's not an unfair exchange of value, is it? I'm getting a lot from that. And then, obviously, you probably get what you want at the end of the night as well. You might sleep with her, whatever. So, bro, shut the fuck up. These guys have no experience with women at all. And they're saying, if you pay for dinner, that's simping. No, it's not. Get a grip of yourself. Sweet. We've established that. Is there any little bonus tips I can give you? If you guys can think of anything, because I might be able to learn from you. I'm still in the process of learning. I don't know it all, bro, but I'm teaching you what I've learned through experience. So if there's anything that you guys know when it comes to being a more masculine gentleman on a date or with women or just in general with children, with elderly people, whatever, just being that protector, provider, that's what it's really about, being that protector, masculine man. You can look after the people around you. You know how to make them feel safe, secured, and positive when they're around your company. If you guys can think of any little bonus tips, just whack them in the comments, because that'll be quite interesting to learn from you guys and your experiences. And again, if any guy comes in the comments and says, yeah, great video, Luke, but I really think that this is just simping, just know that guy, no experience with women. Do not listen to him, okay? All right, let's jump on to the actual main topic of the video. I know we're 11 minutes in, but we've had a lot to cover. All right, we'll start on your clothing. We'll start on what you're wearing. Take pride in what you're wearing. I like the classy look. Again, if you're a gentleman, if you really are going for the traditional masculine, gentlemanly look, suits, you know, nice, tailored clothing is the way to go. Nice coats, classy, gentlemanly, traditional, old school kind of look, smart. You're not wearing shit like this. Like, I'm out and about, bro. I'm not going to be wearing a suit, but you know what I mean. You don't have to walk around wearing a suit all the time. That's not what I mean. Just take pride in what you're wearing. What you are wearing, has it got holes in it? Is it creased? Is it crumply? Are you wearing your pajama bottoms just because you're going to the gym? Like, take pride in what you're wearing. Take pride, get yourself a nice watch maybe. Feel good about yourself. Attention to detail matters. Make sure there's no stains. There's no, wear and tear on your clothes. Look after your clothes. If you really have to buy expensive clothes just to make sure they're good quality, I do. This shit right here, bro, I'm not even gonna flex. This shit right here is like, whatever, no one cares. But, it's expensive. And I buy expensive things, not because it's designer, because you probably don't even know what this brand is, bro. This is an elite level brand, but it's good quality. It's very, very durable. There's no wear and tear. There's no rips in it. There's no fucking holes in it, because it's good quality. I'm paying for the quality. That's what you're paying for. So it's a worthy investment in my eyes. I'm not going to pay just because it's Dior, and I want to wear Dior because I want to show that everyone else that I have money. I'm not materialistic. I don't care. I'm paying for the quality because I like to look good, because I like to feel good. I like it to feel good on my body. So it's important to invest in yourself in that sense. I don't think it's a waste of money. Groom yourself, take care of your hygiene, little things like that. Make sure your facial hair is nice, well groomed. If you can't really grow a beard properly, like myself, it's very patchy. I don't know if you can see. I've just had a shave, so you can't really see shit all. Again, trying to make out like I've got a beard, but there's nothing there. Yeah, whatever you're working with, make sure that you're conditioning it in the most optimal way. If you do have shitty facial hair like myself, it's very patchy and shit, just shave it. It doesn't look good when it looks scruffy, so shave it. Groom yourself properly. Down there, bro, groom yourself. Your body hair, groom yourself. Look after yourself. You don't have to shave. You're a grown man. You don't have to look like a 10-year-old boy, but just keep it in check, basically. Make sure you're smelling good. Again, wear some nice aftershave, deodorant, something like that. Have a fucking shower. Bare basics, but some guys don't get it. We touched on the manners at the start, but it's important for you to understand that this is a very, very prominent point that women will focus on. If you are rude, if you're a cunt, bro, it puts them off. It turns them off straight away. If the waiter brings your food and you don't even acknowledge him, or you're on your phone or some bullshit and you carry on talking to the girl, you don't even acknowledge the waiter, you're a cunt, bro. You're a dickhead. That guy's gone out of his way to bring food to your table to make sure you're having the best experience in his restaurant, whatever, and you can't even say thank you. You can't even say those words to him. You're a knob, bro. Sort yourself out. I hate people like that, really. That's my pet peeve. People that don't say please and thank you is my pet peeve. So don't be one of them, because I'll come and spark you out, lad, alright? There was another topic I wanted to touch on there. Being a socialite. Okay, this is a good one. And bro, if you are known in your city, that's why I said reputation's important. It's not shallow. It's not shallow to want to have positive thoughts of, how was I wording that? It's not shallow for you to want people to think positive thoughts about you. It's not shallow for you to want people to like you. There's nothing wrong with that. You're a social creature. You're a human being. In your tribe, fucking millions of years ago, whatever, thousands of years ago, you'd want to be accepted into your tribe. You don't want to be accepted into your cult, into your group, into your gang, whatever it is, whatever fucking decade it is, whatever era it is. We've always been social creatures. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shallowness there. So don't think that there's something wrong with that. Don't think there's something wrong with you. Don't think that you're egotistical because, I want people to think that I'm good. That's a good thing. If I'm in my town, I want people to think, yeah, I like that guy. He's a positive guy to be around. Be a socialite. Open yourself up to more social situations. Say hi to everyone that you see on a day-to-day basis. When I'm out here, doesn't matter where I am, I'm saying hello to people. I'm greeting people. I'm introducing myself to people. I'm getting to know people. In the gym, I know everyone. It's honestly ridiculous. I walk in there. Before I've even started the workout, I'm speaking to like 6 different people. And I'm saying hello, and I'm making sure that they feel important. I'm going over to them and making sure that they feel like, yeah, bro, I've seen you. How you doing, bro? How you feeling? You're good, yeah? What happened about this last time? Because, you weren't feeling well or whatever. I do that with everyone before I've even started my own workout because it pays dividends. And I took a girl, I've told this story before, I took a girl that I met in the club to the gym because she was a gym girl as well, which is funny because we met in the club. We did a little gym date workout in the same gym and everyone knows me in there. And there's so many times I had to apologise to the girl. I'm like, listen, I'm sorry, because I went off and there's guys talking to me, you doing, bro? You all right? Yeah, and I'm like, I'm kind of on a date here, bro, you know what I mean? But it's just, it makes you, not only in terms of your reputation, you come across much more socially acceptable. Women are naturally, pre-selection. If women can see that people like being around you, naturally they're going to be more attracted to you. Okay, he's not a weirdo, he's not a creep, great. He's attractive, right? Because most guys are just fucking idiots. They're just creeps. They're just weirdos. So being a socialite eliminates that factor. And you do this by just, either watching one of my social skills videos, booking a coaching call and learning how to be social, getting over the problems that you face in terms of your social skills, or just simply going outside more, getting off your phone, deleting social media, going outside, learning how to be socially acceptable in the real world, learning how to talk to people face to face, holding eye contact. This makes you more attractive and it makes you a gentleman. You cannot be a gentleman, you cannot be a masculine man if you don't know how to integrate yourself in society. So learn that. All right, next one. Learn how to defend yourself, right? Take up boxing. All the other ones do not matter. MMA, jiu-jitsu, all this bullshit, doesn't matter. Only do them for fun. If you're doing it to defend yourself and to look after yourself, learn boxing. If you are in a street fight, you do not want to be grappling with someone on the ground. You don't want to be trying to get them in a fucking triple leg lock or some bullshit. Because his mate's going to come over and just kick you in the head. He's going to football kick you in your head, and then you're going to get jumped on. You're going to get stamped on, literally. They're going to jump on your fucking head. You do not want that. So learn how to punch. Learn how to put your weight behind your punches. Learn how to knock somebody out. Learn where to punch them. Learn these things. Boxing will teach you that. Not kickboxing. Because again, if you're kicking people on the street, anything can happen. You could slip, you could be wearing tight clothing that makes it awkward, you could miss and lose your balance, he could just literally parry your leg and then you're fucked. Right? So many things can happen if you're going around kicking people. Sometimes it can work in some situations, but again, it's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to just learn how to punch because that is the most bare basic reliable way of defending yourself. You're steady on the ground, your feet are drilled into the ground, right? Bam, one punch, done, he's on the ground, then you can run. You're not on the ground, you're not kicking, you're not risking anything, you're just punching, knocking him out, getting the fuck out of there. That will make you a more of a gentleman, all right? And not in the term of the fact they're going around punching everyone. You don't want to be a dickhead. Don't take my words out of context. You don't want to be stupid with your newfound skill, let's say. But I don't think anyone is. Once you learn how to fight, you'll realise the realities of violence. You'll realise that fighting isn't nice. Violence isn't nice. The guys that know how to fight avoid conflict at all costs. The stupid dickheads that don't know what violence is really about, they're the knobheads that go around trying to cause violence. So you don't want to be one of them. Being a gentleman means learning how to fight, learning how to protect yourself so you can protect you and the people that you're with, but then learn how to control it. And that brings me on to my next point, emotional intelligence. Being aware of situations, having situational awareness. There's been plenty of times I've been out with girls, and because I'm so situational, I'm on it. You're never ever going to run up on me. I'm just so fucking on it. It's unbelievable. So I've been out with girls, and we're on a night out, and there's a lot of fucking weirdos out there. There's a lot of creepy guys. And they'll try and surround the group that I'm with, the girls that I'm with, the people that I'm with. They'll surround us. They'll come from 2 guys from the front, 2 guys from the back, and they'll be like, hey, trying to be friendly, whatever. But I know what they're doing, bro. It's pretty obvious. You probably know. Being situationally aware like this is important. But then emotional intelligence. If you're in a situation like this, you have to protect this woman. It's your duty as a man to protect the people that you're with, whether it's a female or not, but especially if it's a female. So you protect them, you learn how to fight, and then you learn how to control your emotions. Because if you're scared in that situation, which is natural, if you feel fear, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you run away like a bitch, there's something wrong with that. There's something really wrong with that, mate. You don't want to be a coward. You can feel the fear and stand there brave and hold your ground. Nothing wrong with that. But you need to learn how to control it. That's what emotional intelligence is. Learn how to control your anger, your fear, your sadness, your happiness, everything. Learn how to control all of it. Get used to you as a human being, what you feel, what triggers you. And then get used to harnessing it. You can do this through cold showers, putting yourself in stressful situations, putting yourself in fearful situations, like talking to an attractive girl. If that makes you nervous, do it. Because you're going to learn about the emotion, and then you'll learn how to control it. Then you'll learn how to harness it and use it to your advantage rather than against you. Do you understand? Boxing is another good one for learning how to master your emotions, because you're in a ring and you're sparring with someone that's quite emotionally involved. You might feel a bit of fear, you might feel a bit of anger when you get punched in the face. Learning how to control yourself and just get the job done is important. Learning how to maintain that poker face when you're feeling fucking terrified is important. And yeah, with that being said, I think we've covered the main bare basics. There's a little etiquette things that I can teach you about, like if you're wearing a suit, the way to wear your suit, or the way to wear your polo shirt, or whether or not you tuck your shirt in. There are little things like that that I can talk about. I think we'll save that for another video. I might do like a gentleman's etiquette guide or something like that. But yeah, in bare basics of you being a man that women feel safe around, you being a man that is in terms of the word itself, a gentleman. You have the whole well-rounded traits. You're emotionally intelligent, you're confident, you're a social guy, people like being around you, you know how to treat women, you know how to look after them, they feel safe when they're around you, etc, etc, etc. That's what I wanted to touch on in this video. To summarize, be a positive person to be around, get to know people in your town, invest in the places that you're going to, tip the waiters, tip heavily, show your appreciation, thank you so much, get known, get yourself out there, get known in your city. Because when you're walking around and people know you and you're taking a girl out and there's a gorgeous girl on your arm, people know, everyone knows you, not only do you feel like the fucking man, you just feel amazing, you feel good. And it's satisfying that mental health kind of urge that you have as a human being to be socially connected. You're satisfying that as well. The girl's more attracted to you because, wow, everyone knows this guy. It shows high status. It's like, yeah, he must be a big shot. What the fuck does this guy even do? Everyone knows him. He's just known everywhere. It just makes them, it just does, trust me, it just does, right? It's hard to put it into words, but you'll just see it. You'll just see the way she looks at you when you've just spoke to the waiter and he knows your name. You're shaking hands with people, you know everyone, you're in the gym, again, you're taking a girl on a gym date, whatever, everyone in there knows you. You'll see the way she looks at you changes, like, this guy's a G, this guy's literally, he's a man, he's not a boy, he's not hiding away in the corner, timid, scared to death. He's a fucking G, right? So get yourself out in the real world, man. Delete social media, get off of that shit. Get yourself out there, learn how to talk to people, learn how to fight, learn how to look after yourself. And just practice. Gain more experience with women. Gain more knowledge about the feminine mind, how they think, their emotional states, all this kind of stuff. Just practice more. In and out of the bedroom, yeah? Again, women love to just surrender to your masculine essence, so cultivate your masculine traits. With that being said, I hope you can learn something from this. If you want to learn any more, coaching's down below. If you have any personal issues that you're struggling with, anything like that, down in the description. I'll see you there. Look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.